Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Jimmy, aka Badass Farmer, with my lovely wife filming. Thank you very much. She's back in action, guys. It's gonna be so much helpful having her help me do the videos because, you know, on the other farm it was just like trying to do them on my own. It was, you know, it's just a pain in the butt and having to like hold the camera and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, today I want to share you guys some ideas on how you can build your own composting area for free, okay? And I'm gonna show you exactly what I did and what I use it for. So, with no further notice,
ado.
Oh. You heard the lady. With no further ado, let's get it on. First thing I want to show you guys is just a kind of an overview look of the whole entire area, and the way this works is that far side is going to be the area for the chicken manure that I'm going to be scraping out from our chicken house, and then I'm going to have two sections. So what you're looking at right now is a pile of alpaca poop that we actually got from an alpaca farm not too far from here. Our goal is to eventually get some alpacas. I heard a lot of good things about alpaca manure, and so I'm going to be doing some test trials along with some biochar, which I'll get into biochar hopefully soon. And but the way I did this so far, and all this I got from a local businesses around the area, that if you go up to the businesses, you talk to the managers or whatever, a lot of times these places they deliver stuff in pallets. A lot of times they don't use them, they discard them, or they reuse them until they're done with them. And you can get some for free if you just ask. Sometimes if you just drive in the back area, see if you see any, and then they'll go ahead and say yes or no. The other place you can look for is, I found some of these also on Craigslist. There's listings of the local areas that people are giving away stuff for free. And so anyway, this stuff didn't cost me a dime. So I want to kind of show you guys real quick exactly what we did. So some of the stuff is slightly underground, maybe by a couple of inches, not by much. But the reason why I did that is so that it was kind of like on a hill, which I didn't mind that. It's not really a hill, it's more like a slight downgrade from the right side to the left side, and I wanted to keep that, you know, movement going, because I'm thinking about putting a rooftop over here with some leftover siding that we had from our pole barn that was built, and put it over top to kind of provide a cover for the manure piles. We can also use this, if you wanted to, for just regular composting, you know, vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, dumping here, which I'm going to be probably doing maybe another section. But what we did first, the first thing I did was kind of line these up. You can kind of see, like, I used some stakes that I had. That's a metal stake. I used also some wood stakes just to kind of just keep it from falling over. And then what Kathy did, my lovely beautiful wife, she actually hooked me up and started screwing these in to make one piece, because this is actually two different pieces. Obviously you can see one's a little older than the other, and basically just use a piece of wood that, again, this also came from scrap wood, and then use some screws to screw them in.
Also, I did it right here too.
Yeah.
Underneath to connect the back and the front.
Yeah. And also here to connect these two pieces. These are like really long pieces. This is actually two pieces, which I was, man, I was really excited because there was a storage unit area that, I don't know if they were like, you know, just getting rid of stuff, or I don't know what happened, but they had like all these just sitting out there on the front of the road, and I hopped on that. You know, I didn't even waste no time. I just, you know, pulled up to it, backed up the car, and loaded up in the minivan, and boom, where I was. So anyway, that is pretty much the view of it right there. And like I said, this didn't cost me anything, just a little bit of work putting it together. The work was really minimal. Thank you to Kathy for helping me out with that. And now I have a nice little section to start keeping my stuff organized. I put the tarp down on here to cover the manure, just because I didn't want to get rained on, you know, temporarily. And then I'm going to take that off and put the siding on top of that, and see how that works out. So guys, this quick little tip for you guys. I mean, you can find a lot of stuff out there for free if you just look around. Don't be afraid to walk up to people and talk to them, ask them, you know, go to businesses and ask them if, you know, if they need that stuff, that they're willing to give it for free. A lot of times they'll say, yeah, go ahead, you know, we don't care. And
home construction places.
Yeah,
you know.
I even got some, man, I went to this construction area. I think it was, I forget who the builder was, but it really doesn't matter. And talked to a couple of workers. They were like, you know, throwing, you know, you usually see like in construction areas, they'll have big dumpsters out there. They're throwing wood into those dumpsters. And, you know, when I see stuff like that, I'm like, you know, I try to get as much stuff as I can for free. So I'll go up to the guys and you ask them first. So don't just start going into the dumpster and like just pulling stuff out. They're gonna be like, who is this dude? But yeah, just talk to them. They're like, yeah, you know, and they were like actually nice enough. They had leftover wood, brand new wood that they weren't using, that I was gonna look to build some raised bed. I think it was 2x6s. And he gave me like, I think it was like 15 16-foot long sheets of wood for no cost. And he was even nice enough to let me use his saw, so I can cut it in half to fit it in the minivan. And yeah, I was out there for like, you know, an hour out there just cutting stuff, and I was like, ooh, I'm getting all this stuff for free. Oh shucks, let me find out, you know. So so I went back over there, and he's like, nah, we don't have any more right now, but check us later when they start finishing up building a new section. So you know I'm gonna hop on that, you know. I mean, anytime I hear something for free, I don't waste no time. I'm like, yeah, I'm on it, you know. So anyway, that's it, guys. So it's a little helpful tip for you guys, things are moving along slowly but surely, and we're gonna be showing you guys a little bit of other stuff. So we're building a greenhouse right now. I'm hoping to kind of put that little step-by-step thing together for you, see how that goes. And I still have to show you guys a panoramic view of the whole entire farm that I haven't. In time, it's coming, it's coming. All right guys, so that's it. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.